Hi, everybody! So, here's FoodFight. This is a fucking nightmare. So, like, me and Michelle, like, little backstory. This is Michelle. She makes her own video called her own, like, web series called, like, The Panic Station. And, like, a bunch of video essays, blah, blah. Basically, we spent the last 5 minutes in just, like, complete train wreck mode. That's where I've been. Fuck it, I don't care. Like, my phone, my mic wouldn't start up. It wouldn't connect to Discord because Discord's dumb. And it literally took 10 seconds to fix, but I spent 5 minutes trying to figure it out. And now I'm on my phone trying to, like, get information on FoodFight, and it took me to a virus ad to Facebook. That's great.
Well, I mean, it's like, besides, like, the YouTube videos that constantly talk about this shit, you're not really gonna get much information.
What are you talking about?
Well, like, on FoodFight, I mean.
Oh yeah, I'm actually on the I'm on the TV tropes Your Mileage May Vary page, and I'm trying to, like, mostly because they said at one point who the character designer was, like what else they designed, and I'm trying to figure it out because the designs in the movie are fucking awful. They're just terrible.
They really are.
It's not like, let's ignore the animation for a minute. It's just the designs in the movie are just bad.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I have to agree. I just don't get why exactly for the main character they just had like a golden retriever in an Indiana Jones costume.
Yeah, I wasn't thinking it either, because, like, you're making a detective character, and you have, like, a noir feel trying to go throughout the film, and trying to be, like, homage to Casablanca. Why go with fucking Indiana Jones?
Yeah. Also, why is, like, the person who's, like, supposed to be a cat just not... It's just like a human with cat ears. It's a human pretending to be a cat, basically.
You could basically just, like, give her, like, a little, like, one of those, like, headbands that have, like, cat ears on it. It'd be no different.
Yeah.
I was actually originally gonna make her, like, more furry, like Dan over here, but I thought this would just be nice, like, because, Neku girls are pretty popular.
Yeah. From the tail, she kind of looks like a squirrel, to be honest.
I kind of, like, just give all my characters, like, animal characters, like, a squirrel, like Jazz has that in all of her drawings.
Yeah.
The squirrel over here actually has, like, more defined squirrel on it, though.
Yeah. Speaking of the squirrel, did you really change? Oh yeah, he's not green. His vest isn't green.
Yeah, he is, like, his eyes are green, but, like, his overall... Okay, so here's, like, the idea behind, like, his, design. Is basically, since he's, like, to me, a chocolate mascot, was, like, a chocolate cereal, or, like, something? I don't remember.
I don't remember either.
Okay, whatever. He's meant to be, like, chocolate, no matter what. And just, like, I thought, would it make more sense if, like, his costume was, like, various degrees of chocolate, like white chocolate and dark chocolate, black chocolate, milk chocolate, all that stuff?
Yeah, that would make a lot more sense.
Yeah, I just thought that would be more appealing, like, just overall visually.
Yeah. You kind of see him, like, you would see, if he was on, like, if he was a cereal mascot, like, if you've never seen FoodFight and you told, like, with this design that he was a cereal mascot, you'd be like, yeah, I believe it.
Like, I mean, this design or the one in the film?
The design that you did right now. With the original design, you're just like, wait, what is he supposed to be? But with this design, it's like, oh, I get it.
Yeah, that's the idea behind all of these. It's like, okay, I'm gonna, like, try and make a recognizable brand, since these guys are going for more kids, while this one's kind of going more for adults, like Lady X.
Yeah.
Also gave her, like, okay, so, I was on the, like I said, I was on the TV tropes. Okay, before we go into Lady X, I should go into Sunshine. First off, I made her, like, more of a Neko girl. Like, I gave her, like, cute little bangs and all that.
Yeah.
Originally, I was going to give her freckles, but I realized I'm not going to have that when it comes to the animatic, so I'm just going to, like, leave that as is.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, yeah.
Like, yeah, and also I just gave her, like, a little very simple dress with sunshine design on it. Because that works. That fits with the character.
Yeah.
Also,
she's like...
Go on.
She's supposed to be, like, an orange juice character, right?
She's no, she's a Raisin Bran character.
Oh, right. Whoops.
It's a very silly plot. It's a very silly plot.
Raisin Bran, 2 scoops every day for the rest of your life.
What, she's supposed to be like Sunshine Maiden or whatever? Like Sun Maiden, whatever it's called?
Nah, I haven't watched Food Fight. I just mostly watched all the people making fun of Food Fight.
Yeah, that's what I've done too. So like me actually going to cover Food Fight is not gonna be fun.
I could go with you if you want.
Yeah, sure. Like, I do need to, like, make, riff laps on it. That's gonna be the riff lap finale. So I decided, you know what, I don't think a DuckTales episode is gonna be enough. Let's go riff lap, since I can just easily pirate that off YouTube and get...
Yeah.
The entire movie is available on YouTube, which I found hilarious.
Yeah.
Okay, so there's one subplot in the film. Okay, before we go into that, we'll go into designs of the characters. So finally on Lady X. This girl. Who's meant to be the femme fatale sexy character for some reason. Okay, so I gave her like a little point. There's nothing really different about her design outside being red and just going all the way down here because that'll be cool. Like with
let's skimpy.
Yeah, and just like, and I thought like, well, you'd also notice like little points in her hair, right?
Yeah.
Okay, that means, and also like this little braid, like how it's like part the same way as Sunshine.
Yeah.
Yeah, so the idea was basically I was on, like I said, I was on the Your Mileage May Vary page, and it said like at one point, wouldn't it be cool or wouldn't it be interesting if like Sunshine became, you know, on the side of Lady X, because I think it would make a lot of sense for the plot, and because she was upset that her stuff wasn't selling as much because it's fucking raisins.
Well, I like raisins. I eat them for lunch.
Yeah, but like, would you really? Yeah, well, raisins are fine, but like, if we're going by the idea that your mascot's successful, I don't think anyone, or like, whatever it could be, like, the product.
Kids don't want raisins. They want candy.
They want candy dogs.
Yeah.
Cereal dogs and squirrels. So I decided, what if it made sense that, like, Brand X, we're gonna assume that Brand X owns both Lady X and Sunshine, since they were called by the same place. So, what if it made sense that instead of Sunshine being kidnapped, she instead became Lady X? And ergo, that's why she kept trying to seduce Dex the entire time.
Oh.
Yeah, that's what. What?
No, it's just like reacting.
Yeah, that's the reason why she has a little like points in her hair for 2 reasons. One, if I can go through with it, like if the audio allows me to do it, I'll have like little. These will be like revealed later on to be cat ears.
Alright.
Like her tail. Oh, okay. I think I know the reason. The reason why it's all the way down now is because her tail's tucked in between.
Oh yeah. So it's kind of like in Ruby, where like one of the characters is like a cat race all along, but like she sort of hidden it by having like a little bow tie on her head.
Yeah. And like if I can't go through with it, I'll just have like this is just like a little like idea of like a thorn, like horns coming out like a little devil.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. It was just like, are those horns? Yeah, they come out sometimes.
Like slowly just make her a reptile woman by the end of it.
Yeah, although I do want to build off the idea that you had of having like some brands like join her. I think that like maybe we can have like whatever Captain. What's the squirrel's name again?
Daredevil Dan. I think Daredevil Dan now.
I'm calling him Dan.
That won't be confusing like the other 2 Dans we know.
It's like I'm calling like.
You know what? Since this movie has like so many puns, that would actually work here.
Oh my god, we need to call Dan. Okay, so anyway, I was thinking that
before you go on, let's get Dan. Like when we do the rip last one, let's get Dan and let's make like a little thing like a counter in the corner or something. It says like, how many times can like us, like me, Jazz, and Sketch, and me, Jazz, and Stru can make puns? How many puns can I beat the movie with? That's a pun off.
It's the Dan meter.
Not us doing Dan. Okay, go on. Sorry.
Yeah, I was saying that like you wanted to have like some brands sort of fall to like X. I was thinking that maybe like Daredevil Dan could sort of just like go like get seduced or sort of like attempt, because you know how like kids sometimes like they like buy cereal but they don't really eat the cereal, they just want the toy at the bottom or something. You can have that be the reason why he wants like to go to brand X, because of kids aren't really eating his cereal, they just more want the toy.
Okay. 1 second, I'm just gonna write this down that way. Because that's gonna be the fixing up, it's not gonna be the reanimated. Because
Yeah.
his audio's already, like, Dead Over Dan, his audio's already with, like, on the climax and everything on his side. I can cut out Sunshine. I don't think I can cut out Dan.
Yeah.
Alright, so, Dan also joins the side. What am I doing? I can just, like, see this later and record it.
Yeah.
I keep forgetting I'm recording it. Alright. Alright, so, what else? Oh, yeah. Okay, so there's this one subplot in the film where there's this, like, vampire bat character who's, like, also meant to be, like addicted to chocolate. Like,
Count Chocula?
Yeah, Count Chocula. And, like, he kind of weirdly flirts with Dan during the entire thing. Like, he's on screen. So, here's my idea. If I can find, like, dialogue that's not incredibly creepy, like, from him, this will either go 2 ways. 1, Count Chocula is going to be cut out entirely. Or 2, Count Chocula and Dan are going to be a couple by the end of it.
Yes! I am so on board. We need more gays in cinema. Just in general, anyway, but...
Like, so many of these characters are so annoying.
Yeah.
I think the only reason why Dex isn't, like, annoying as shit is because, like, he has no personality.
Yeah. Although it's like... I imagine if he did have a personality, he'd just basically be Charlie Sheen.
Charlie Sheen, yeah.
Yeah, it's just like be his entire character. Like, you know how when they have like a celebrity voice actor, you know that it's just them and not the actual character?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Will Smith.
Oh my god. My family...
No, not Will Smith, Eddie Murphy. I'm fucking stupid.
Oh, no, I thought you were referring to like Shark Tale.
Oh, that was what I was referring to. What was wrong with me? Okay, both Eddie Murphy and Will Smith.
It's like my family completely loves Shark Tale. I used to love it when I was a kid, but like both me and my sister sort of just distanced away from it, and our mom was just like, "Why? Why do you not like Shark Tale?" It's like, we're not saying we don't like Shark Tales. We're just saying that it's not as good as you guys think it is. It's like you guys aren't my children anymore, like in a jokingly way. Yeah, I have no idea what like. Shark Tale is one of the movies that we would watch traditionally next to Love Actually, Bridget Jones' Diary, and The Holiday, which are all romantic comedies, by the way.
So, like, when I was younger, the only thing I remember, for the longest time, the only thing I remembered, like, from watching Shark Tale is that one scene where Angelique Jolie fish just more or less pounds Will Smith fish into the window. Like, over and over again. And that's, like, the only thing I remember from it.
Lordy. Yeah, I had to watch that movie multiple times, so I think I can just remember all of it.
I had to watch it, like, once again, like, when I record... I did my review on, like, the Shark Tale.
Yeah.
Also, I think... Okay, so definitely at the end of it, okay, so, like, you know that one scene where it's, like, the store owner, Leonard, like, Mr. Clipboard, or whatever his name was, just stomps in the bag of chips, and Leonard's like, this is a perfectly good bag of chips!
Yeah, I remember that.
The fittest, Leonard! Okay, I have 2 things I'm gonna do with that. 1, I'm either gonna edit that out entirely, just not even have, like, the outside world entirely never even mentioned, just like have the characters inside their own universe. Or 2, I'm gonna make it like the most over-the-top dramatic thing ever. Like give him like the most goofy-looking, sad expression you can possibly have.
Just have like opera music in the background.
bag of chips is gone.
Oh my god.
Okay, so like if you saw like the original test animation for FoodFight, it was supposed to be like very over the top and like silly. So
Yeah.
I'm thinking like so many of the terrible choices and decisions in this film, I think that was meant to be like a very over the top kitschy comedy. But you can't tell that because the animation's horrible.
Yeah.
And that wasn't like okay, with like Rhapsody Street Kids, the animation's bad, but like you can still tell what they're going for.
Yeah, it's like very, very wacky in general, like wholesome and wacky.
I would not call FoodFight wholesome.
No, I know, like that's what I was referring to, Raspberry Kids. But yeah, FoodFight is not wholesome. It is just no.
I would not refer Rhapsody as like wacky or whatever. It's just more like when you get to it, the actual story is very down to earth and just very simple.
Yeah, I haven't really like. I don't really get caught up in all of the bad like animations that a lot of YouTubers talk about. I just mostly just watch the good stuff. But again, that's sort of like a privilege of media goers in general. This is like why don't you just not watch or play the stuff that is bad? Because it's my job.
Yeah, so like okay, I remember this one comment, like, when I did Rhapsody, and someone, like, commented, okay, now do FoodFight, and my initial response was basically, like, I'm an animator, not a miracle worker.
Oh my, yeah, totally, because, like, you're gonna have to do more than redesign the characters and the plot to make it good. You need to just have everyone re-record their lines, or just replace them with new actors.
Yeah, because, like, that's why I asked, like, the server last night, does anyone do a good Charlie Sheen impression? Because, like, in case I need to, like, change dialogue or whatever.
I am on drugs, called Charlie Sheen.
We do not mention JonTron here.
Oh, lordy. No, it was, like, from an interview, but yeah, I do remember JonTron used that when he was, like, when the disc was just flying everywhere. Yeah.
Yeah. And that's the only thing we'll talk about JonTron here.
This is a pro Jared house.
This is a pro peanut butter gamer. No, it doesn't work here.
Yeah.
Okay. So basically, fuck, what else was gonna go about? So yeah, it's gonna be like kind of revealed later on that Sunshine Cat is actually Lady X.
Yeah. That'll be like a fun little twist. Although you have to be like really, really clever with that. Make sure that like no one can detect it, because I imagine a lot of like critics can just probably see that a mile away.
I don't think I really care about being predictable with this. I just want something salvageable here. That's what I'm going for.
True. That's true. It's it's just like I don't really care about I just want this to be better. Just like 5% better, okay? Just push, please.
Yeah, I'm trying to get this salvageable, okay? I'm not even sure if it's that. I'm just like, okay, so like Rhapsody, I could go through that and like get something. I had to dig really deep because you do realize that it is less than a fourth of the actual runtime.
Really?
Yeah, it's less than a fourth, because it's 8 minutes. The original runtime was 45 minutes.
Wow.
Yeah, so that took a long ass time to try and, like, just dig out all the filler, all the stupid shit, all the obnoxious characters, to try and get down to something that's cohesive and alright.
Yeah.
Yeah, so interesting thing, I was going back in the, analytics for that video, and the part where I thought people would really like it, like the little song with Nicole, where like, look at me, look and you'll see the best kid in the world, like that.
Yeah.
I thought for certain that was going to be like really popular because it was my last video I did of Rhapsody, like over 2 years ago now. And 2 years, 1 year, or whatever. But when I actually went to go back to Kastrilevich, that people hated that.
Yeah, well, I mean, like, if you try to make breastfeeding kids good, what exactly is there to make fun of?
Well, no, that wasn't that. That wasn't. I wasn't saying like the overall people hated Rhapsody Street Kids reanimated. I meant people actually really liked it. It was a very positive turnabout. But like what I said, but like that part where I did this really beautiful animation, just like this really creative idea of like, the fucking, what was I gonna say? Like the Santa Claus made of snow and just like everything's pretty and everything looks really nice and all that stuff, and just like. People did not like that, but people did like, which I wasn't expecting, was the moment where Nicole realizes what she has done, and just that few seconds of expression and emotion of like her utter regret, and I think that's a very good sign on like how far little bits of genuine emotion can go for like to help an overall product.
Yeah. Yeah, it's very true.
Yeah. So that's why that's the idea I'm gonna have with FoodFight, is that I'm just gonna focus more on the relationships and like the little bits of emotion that needs to be there.
Yeah. Are you gonna like? So the main plot of like Brand X coming over is just more or less just gonna be like on the back burner. It's just gonna be like
what'd you say?
Like all the stuff with like Brand X taking over and stuff like that. That's just gonna be like more just like on the back burner. It's just like you say you're gonna focus on relationships, and then it's just like Brand X appears. It's like, oh no.
Yeah, I'm also gonna I'm just gonna get rid of the aspect of Nazis. Just like, no, guys, come on. Yeah. If you support store brand, you're supporting the Nazis.
Oh yeah. You also got I mean, actually, I do realize that's made that because of that whole like singing the French and
yeah, it's a reference to Casablanca, which apparently like does like a girl turn evil in that one or whatever.
I have not seen Casablanca. I've not seen all the classic movies I'm supposed to see, even though I'm supposed to be going for like a film major in college.
Oh well. That would be nice because like when you go into film stuff, like they actually will require you to watch these movies. Because like I took this like little film class when I was still in school, and that's how I ended up watching The Birds, which is a good movie.
I remember I had a class in high school where we basically talked about like horror literature and stuff like that, and we got to watch Psycho.
Oh yeah, that'd be nice.
Yeah.
Alright, so like yeah, so like the entire plot is like a homage to Casablanca. Well, homage, it's a ripoff, but like it's just called homage.
Yeah.
So this plot is so fucking stupid.
Yeah.
It's a hour and a half commercial homaging fucking Casablanca with a dog, a fetish Nazi, and a cat person, and a racist squirrel. This plot is so stupid. Why did I do this?
Don't forget the poop rat.
Oh no, I'm cutting out the poop rat. Fuck that.
Oh yeah, he was worthless. He's like that one character from Lord of the Rings that no one cares about.
That one character that you care so little about, you don't remember his name.
Yeah, or evil Celestia from Royal Problems.
Well, people like the design. They just like it's just not a very interesting concept.
Yeah.
Yeah, Daybreaker has a cool design, but like, I have not been catching up on like season 7 or whatever.
You know what? Me neither. I haven't catched up on like MLP at all, basically. Mostly because I've been focusing on stuff like. Well, Dad. Also because I've been focusing stuff on like games, my channel, school, trying not to be a giant waste of failure.
You're not a failure. Come on. Like, my thing about it is this more on... Okay, so the reason I have not been like catching up with Tangled or like Star Starlight Glimmer, Friendship is Magic, or Friendship is Magic, is because, like, for two reasons. One, both these shows are becoming very, very boring.
Eh.
A lot of these shows, like what Tangled recently, is like they took like this more serious, edgy plot line, driven story, and oh my god, I'm so sick of this now.
Edgy.
Edge. Ow, edge.
It's so edgy. It's so edgy. It's a knife made out of other knives that each stabbed babies. That's how edgy it is.
Jesus Christ.
Actually, no. Like Tangled, like Tangled and Steven Universe wish they could be that level of edgy.
Yeah, it's just like whenever they take a serious turn. Okay, you know it's a bad sign when like majority of like the soundtrack is like that serious thing. You know, the one where it's like,
yeah.
Like the entire tone just changes. It's just like, will you please just take the stick out of your ass and put it somewhere else?
Oh lordy, yeah, that's like that's like this sort of like that's what people want these days, honestly.
Like if you want a storyline, fine, but you can still just not be the worst. Like Gravity Falls and DuckTales both have storylines, and they're pretty damn fun shows.
Yeah, so you can also say the same for Avatar: The Last Airbender, and people say that's like the fucking best show ever.
Yeah, because it's actually fun, and like it's still pretty episodic for the most part. It just has like a storyline going through it. Like same thing with Gravity Falls and DuckTales, because you could do a bunch of shit with it, and it's not the most boring thing ever.
Yeah, like
They're funny shows. Like, what is wrong with you people? Can't you ever just stick to your fucking genre for once?
Yeah,
I'm not against the idea of like more dramas in animation. We need more variety in animation. Not everything could be comedy. I'm just saying, don't fucking like bait and switch your audience.
Yeah, I see that a lot recently.
I just kind of went off a tangent there. So back on FoodFight.
Yeah,
Michelle is very scared now. Michelle, are you still here? I know she's gone. I know she's left. Shit, is she actually gone? Okay.
No, I'm here. Hold on a second. Yeah, so I actually have to go.
Alright, goodbye everybody.
Bye, everybody. Bye, Slinky. Hope this thing goes well.
Yeah, me too. So that was FoodFight. And how to... the speech of the god, this is a fucking train wreck. Goodbye, everyone.
Bye.